A few days ago, Amazon announced the director of the upcoming Lord of the Rings series. Juan Antonio Bayona will take over from the cult director Peter Jackson. First of all, he is only responsible for the first 2 episodes, as they announced in a press release. Bayona is a lifelong fan of the series and can hardly wait to take audiences all over the world to Middle-earth. And even though he's only responsible for the first 2 episodes, he's one of the most important contributors to the series, being the first director to be in charge of the look and other key details. Bayona has been known to the film world at the latest since 2007 with his production of The Orphanage. His most successful engagement is probably his role as director of Jurassic World 2: Fallen Kingdom. We are very curious to see how Bayona will cope with the certainly not easy task as Lord of the Rings director and look forward to further announcements on the Amazon series. Since the beginning of the year, it is confirmed that there will be a Netflix exclusive Breaking Bad film with director and creator Vince Gilligan. According to some fans, Aaron Paul now seems to have spread a rumor, as he posts a snapshot of himself and Bryan Cranston on Twitter with the caption "even sooner." However, this looks more like a souvenir photo from a vacation than after the announcement of a shooting start anytime soon. Many fans clearly see the last one in it. Anna Gunn, who plays Walter White's wife Skylar in the series, gives the all clear in an interview with The One Show. According to their information, it's only an advertisement for a tequila that will be released soon. However, it's also questionable whether she, if she knew something, would also reveal it, since when she was asked if she will be part of the new film, she answered that it was a secret. So you can speculate what the picture is all about, but you shouldn't get your hopes up too high until we get some official news soon. Fans have been eagerly awaiting the Flash solo movie ever since The Flash first appeared on the DC Extended Universe. A few months ago, the completion of the movie was even not certain, but now the shooting doesn't seem to be too far away anymore, and maybe with a big surprise behind the camera. It and Mama director Andy Muschietti is supposed to take over the direction. So if the Hollywood Reporter's news is right and they hire Muschietti, the question naturally arises whether Muschietti will enter new film territory or whether The Flash will actually go in a horror direction, as the main actor Ezra Miller wishes. Additionally, Christina Hodson, a new screenwriter, has been brought on board. Hodson was most recently involved in the Transformers spin-off Bumblebee and is significantly involved in the production of Birds of Prey. So we will see what happens with The Flash, since a fixed cinema release is not yet in sight. But if the shooting starts in the beginning of next year, we could expect a release in 2021. Next May, the 9th Fast and Furious film is to be released in the cinemas. Not much is known about the plot yet, but there were already some reports about the actors. Recently it was announced that John Cena will be part of the cast. According to the magazine Deadline, there are now 3 more new members to announce. Among them are Finn Cole, known from Peaky Blinders, Winnie Bennett and Anna Sawai. The latter 2 had supporting roles in Ninja Assassin and Ghost in the Shell. The 3 actors who are still relatively unknown are not really a big surprise. However, at least something is happening behind the scenes in Fast and Furious 9. It's been known for some time that besides Vin Diesel, Michelle Rodriguez, Tyrese Gibson and Ludacris will be part of the new movie. The director will be Justin Lin. Fast and Furious 9 will probably be on screen on 22nd of May 2020. Last week Netflix published first pictures of the upcoming The Witcher series. It shows Anya Chalotra as Yennefer and Freya Allan as Geralt's daughter Ciri. The Witcher Geralt himself is occupied by Henry Cavill and looks remarkably similar to Geralt from the video games. An official start date for the Netflix series is not known yet, but according to an insider source it will be December 20th, 2019. More details will be available from July 19th on, because then the San Diego Comic-Con will surely reveal more details. There are news from behind the scenes of Bond 25. Rami Malek has revealed in an interview with The Mirror that the Bond villain he personifies will not be a classic terrorist who spreads disaster for religious or ideological reasons. This was his condition in a telephone conversation with director Cary Fukunaga. The news are joined by information from Mail Online, according to which the Bond villain uses genetic engineering, which would move the Bond franchise a bit further in the direction of science fiction. Another thing that caused a lot of tension on the set was the sudden departure of Bond veteran Grace Jones, who was supposed to play a role in Bond 25. But when she found out that she was only supposed to have a small cameo appearance, she left the set in a rage and ended her work on Bond 25. Whether the planned start date on April 3rd, 2020 can still be kept will surely depend on whether more scandals around the shooting of Bond 25 will happen in the future. Unusually, a new movie has been running in the USA since Tuesday instead of Friday as usual, and this movie is Spider-Man Far From Home. And it is looking like the Marvel blockbuster will break some records. Already on the first day of the US release, the film earned a fabulous $39.2 million, which marks a new North American record, because never a Tuesday release has ever earned so much money before. Spider-Man Far From Home is thus outperforming its predecessor, The Amazing Spider-Man from 2012, with a difference of about $4 million. It is estimated that the $125 million mark will be cracked in the US by Sunday, and there are even some estimates that Spider-Man Far From Home will be the first film in the series to crack the $1 billion mark.